Hello everybody. So I wanted to kind of talk about releases today, and mainly actually hand position with a release. If you're wanting to go out, and shoot out longer ranges, even hunting situations, 20 yards, this and that, is some things that you're going to have to know. With turkey season coming up, if you're wanting to go bow hunting turkeys, you're shooting at a 4-inch target. So these are some things that might help you. And this is more or less for the people that have handheld releases. If you got a wrist strap release, you don't have to worry about it so much. So let's get into it. So face position, especially with a handheld release, whether it's a thumb button, whether it's a hinge release, is a big thing. It can change your left and right impacts a lot. So what I've noticed and what I do is you want to pick a release that's comfortable, but you want to be able to pick a release that gives you a consistent anchor point. So a lot of different handheld releases are going to change as far as the gap in your fingers. So this B3 hook right here, so when I choose it, what I end up doing is I come in and when I anchor, I put that V right in my jawline. I split it right there in half. So my natural rotation on my hand is like this. A lot of people will come up like this, and a lot of people will be further out like this. And there's no right or wrong way to do it as long as you can repeat it. But this is just the way that I do it to kind of help it be repeatable. So at 20 yards, whenever I draw back, and we'll run the side house, and we got it run up here. So whenever I draw back for 20 yards, I come in and I don't bring my face to the bow. So I bring the bow to me. So I'm bringing everything up to me and I lock in and I put that V in my fingers right there at the edge of my jaw. And it changes at 100 yards, but at 20 yards, I can feel that pointing finger knuckle right there at the bottom of my jaw. And then I can feel my middle finger right there at the top half of my jaw. Feel that knuckle right there at the top half. Pointing fingers right there in the bottom. So at 100 yards especially, my anchor point's going to change and drop down just a hair at 100. So when I go and I end up shooting 100 yards, and this is where it gets a little bit more difficult because your hand's lower on your face whenever you shoot longer ranges, especially at 100 yards. So whenever I shoot 100, I'll draw back and I'll anchor in exactly like I will at 20. But what I'm going to end up doing is just drop everything down a hair to line up that peep sight. And right now, my middle finger is not on my face. The only thing that I can feel on this is my pointing finger knuckle just at the bottom. And this is real easy to where you'll want to be able to feel that and turn your wrist in, or you'll end up what I normally do and turn your wrist out. So I struggled with that for a while. And one thing that actually helped me was coming in and anchoring first and then just dropping down. So you get your 20 anchor first, and then you line up that peep sight with that scope house, and that way you're not twisting your wrist. So with me, what I've noticed is if I'm more out like this, I impact left. If I'm more in like this, I impact right. So that's what has ended up happening to me. So whenever you go out and whenever you shoot 100 yards, face pressure and release, hand rotation is a big thing. So like this hinge here, so picking a release that actually gives you that ability. So this is the Fulcrum Flex, and I like it a lot. And my hand is actually a little bit closer together with this one. So I like my hand to be just a little bit wider. I've used this release a lot. But whenever I draw back with this one, it is actually, I got a pretty good anchor point at 20. But whenever I get to 100, I don't feel anything on my face. So I can't feel nothing on my face, even if I do my anchor point at 20 and then come up to 100. So especially with this release is where I ended up coming out more. And I knew when I come out more because I could almost feel that thumb peg right there at the base of my neck. And it would make me have different impacts. So get you a release that allows you to have the ability to get a good 20 set and then come down from that from 100 yards. So I hope this tip helped you guys out. Go in there and try out your releases. Make sure you get that hand rotation right, and I'll see you guys in turkey woods.